I'm just saying it can happen.
I know. Also, Boingo. Are we starting this? Boingo, are we starting this?
Oh, we can start it whenever, man.
Welcome, viewers of Modular Media, to a mistake. I
Oh,
am
don't talk about your birth like that.
not my birth, referring to the fact that Vac isn't in this episode, which is a mistake, but it's an understandable mistake. So, you're joined by Buster Corp, who does with Vac, and the VTuber guy,
Yo, it's a boingo.
Boingo Boy. That's what the reference. It's a new year. It's a thing. We're not doing the Suburbanites comment.
No, we're not gonna watch any. We're not gonna watch any nostalgia critic.
Shit, awesome. I think like I'm kind of off that phase. Just like I used to have like what I call a Doug Walker meme era. I'm done with that era. I don't find.
I mean, it wasn't funny to begin with.
Hey! It was a slightly funny to begin with.
I mean, logistically, it's only slightly. You know what it is?
What?
It's the Z-list version of making a cult around Elon Musk.
Okay, you know what? You might have a point, but at least we're not Elon Musk cult.
Oh, you mean this guy who thinks he's funny and says unfunny things, who is also a crappy boss and committed massive amounts of workplace legal abuse? Let's make him a meme.
Okay, you know what? You got a point. Let's not talk about Doug Walker ever again.
That's all I am. I'm a fucking porcupine. All I am is points.
Yeah.
No, just we're chilling, relaxing. We're being all weird because here's the thing: we're probably going to be bouncing all over the place. Because Vac's usually the one that kind of recenters conversations, and now you're talking to two neurodivergent fuckers.
Yeah. Like, it's the podcast. This is the podcast for the ADHD.
Fuck nuggets.
So anyway, I've been thinking about watching American Dragon just because I first state like there's probably Asian American Korea or something.
Diaspora, you mean?
Like what?
Because diaspora. Do you know what diaspora means?
No.
It is a group or culture that is kind of othered in an area.
I see. Yeah, that kind of. I've actually not. I know that. I know that. Like I know that definition, but I didn't know like
because to me, dysphoria was always an uncomfortability with an aspect of something. Yeah, trans people have gender dysphoria. Mm-hmm. Certain people have body dysphoria of like, my body doesn't feel right, I need to fix it, and then bodybuild, plastic surgery, dieting.
Actual people in that category use that term.
Yeah.
I just I don't know. I just feel like especially because I keep like watching that stuff. I can do that even outside of what I do. I feel like there's like both negative and positive bring up, but I'm not sure. But I need to actually watch this. Probably on Disney.
I think it is, but no, I watched that when it was coming out as a youngin. I remember the visceral reaction when I saw the redesign. I was like, no.
It doesn't even look that bad. Maybe because like my
no,
eyes...
but like here's the thing: the first one is good. And when you're a kid, you just see the second one is like, why'd they ruin it?
I think I probably don't like, this is probably like stretch, but probably because I had like a Power Rangers background, I don't mind change.
Well, here's the thing. I was watching Power Rangers too. It's like, the best way to think about it to me is, oh, you're having cereal with whole milk for like years. And then all of a sudden you get fucking put skim milk. And it's like, this tastes wrong. It's not bad. It's not worse. And in fact, some people will probably enjoy it more. But it tastes wrong.
Okay, so it did have around 50 episodes. It's on Disney.
Yeah. Man, back when you could have a regularly occurring action cartoon.
Yeah, that wasn't shafted by Netflix. Cough, Rise of the TMNT. Like, seriously, Rise of the TMNT, so good. Why?
I have a bone to pick with that fucking show because they made Raph the leader, and no.
Okay, that's the point. It's supposed to be wrong. Can I spoil season 2 for you?
I'm pretty sure like they end it with Leo becoming the leader again.
Yeah, that's the point.
But here's the thing: that's the problem. Leo's main characteristic is handling leadership. That's where all of his conflict comes from. If he doesn't have that, he doesn't have a character.
Well, I mean, I don't mind the new character. He's a bit more like, they kind of a bit more Mikey-like, but like still distinct from Mikey.
But that's the problem. You already have a Mikey.
I guess.
You don't need Mikey 2. This one speaks in blue.
I guess.
But like because like Raph already is the hothead character, and like he's the one to question authority. And if you don't have a person questioning authority, you don't have growth of a team. That's why there's always the leader and the hothead.
I guess, but just there's different ways.
Yeah, and I'm not saying it's bad. It's more of like a bone to pick of like, I have watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles my entire life, and like that characterization of Leo is the confident leader, but his confidence is shattered often, and he has to learn to deal with teamwork and like figuring everything out, and Raph being the person to push the buttons and help him figure it out through conflict.
Yeah, I can see that. Although, like, I think it's just more like probably the most unique entry.
Oh yeah, no, it has value. It's just more of like
yeah, it's just more like, oh, this isn't what you expect, like what you.
It feels superfluous. That's what I'm thinking. Like, because you already have the dynamic, Leo and Raph of that. To what end of a story difference do you have by trying to flip it?
I can see that. I'll probably I want to watch through it, so a video on it one day. I'll come back to you. Although apparently it's all on Paramount Plus, even though the movie's coming to Netflix. If the movie's still happening, can I talk about how garbage Nickelodeon has been over the 2010s and 2020s?
Well, I mean, that's Viacom for you.
Yeah, I know Viacom garbage, but like, even if we excuse the copyright and like the god awful behind the scenes, like as a company products, they have been lackluster. Like the output of cartoons is significantly lower. Like there's only like 1 or 2 cartoons running at the same time that aren't SpongeBob. And one of the cartoons that only like that's now around to stay is the Loud House, and that is super mid.
Loud House know what? That's the thing I dislike in cartoons. Like in anime, it makes more sense because animes have like beginning, middle, and ends. Like they plan a season. But with like American cartoons, if it could be done in a live action sitcom, it shouldn't be a cartoon.
More of my problem with the Loud House is it's just not fun. I just don't find it fun. It's like it comes across.
That's what I'm saying. If it's like if it's a mid-tier sitcom, turning it a cartoon doesn't make it funnier.
Yeah, not to mention the creator's kind of a horrible person.
Oh yeah, I mean, what fucking creator of a goddamn thing isn't?
Yeah, well, I mean, like that. Just like it. I don't know. It's
a lot of bull, a lot of shit, a lot of bullshit.
It's just like even. Like, I think what got really just gets... I've been thinking about this for a while. Just a long while. Just about how poor, like, Nick... And now they're just relying on, like, stupid, like, reboots instead of making some new stuff. Literally everything on Nickelodeon's slate is either a revival, a reboot, or something pre-existing. That's a problem. And
yeah, they started having that problem with Nicktoons because, like, they did the Hey Arnold movie.
Yeah, I think that was like the first. I think Hey Arnold was like, okay, this is acceptable because this show needed an ending and this was a scrapped concept people wanted to see. And Zim and Rocco were like, there's not really a reason, but those were really good. Everything after that is just like, what's the point? Why is iCarly coming back? Why are we doing another Rugrats?
Here's the thing, though. iCarly isn't being pitched as a Nickelodeon thing. It is an adult sitcom for the people who grew up with iCarly.
Yeah, I don't like that genre, to be honest. Like that Fuller House type beat, not really.
Yeah, no. And the Rocco one was phenomenal from what I remember. The Rocco one was
great. Yeah, the Rocco one's great. I'm just saying, Rocco and Zim, those, while they didn't need to exist, were so good.
And they did some interesting things with it. I mean, the Zim thing at least revived fucking goddamn Zim humor, which is good.
Oh, yeah. I honestly, like, crazy crack theory. I think the Zim, like Invader Zim, like Nickelodeon movie is the reason we have Richard Steven Horvitz and Hell of a Boss. That's just my crack theory. I mean, he's still been doing voice actor work even after Zim did. Like, he did the Skylanders games. Like, he played the main villain in all 6 of them. Yes, there are 6 Skylanders games. I want to do a retrospective on them.
Yeah. You know what I would love to see? Speaking of Zim, I would love to see an adult animation of what was it? Jim the Homicidal Maniac?
The guy that the creator of Zim made that.
Yeah, that comic. That fucking like goth emo alt comic classic of the 90s.
Oh, that would be a really cool one. Like I could see that being brought to like Netflix, Amazon.
Yeah.
That would be neat, especially with there's like I feel like 2021 with things like Invincible and Arcane, though they showed a market for more adult oriented just animation that isn't just only for
Johnny the
Yeah.
Homicidal Maniac.
Johnny, not Jim's a bit too close to
Yeah, no, it's Johnny.
my nemesis. Yeah, that's my Nickelodeon rant. Clown.
No, it's a fair thing to kind of be like, y'all can do more.
Yeah.
That's the problem with things, though. Is like, and I mean, that's just fucking. I guess we're taking a left turn. That's the problem with capitalism.
Yeah.
It's like you build a small thing and you try to make it work, and if you don't make the all the right moves, you then sell your shit to someone else, and it all combines into one big powerhouse. Disney didn't set out being the giant conglomerate it is now. It's through fucking accident. Well, not accident. Eventually, it became purposeful, but you know what I mean.
I think the Fox, I feel like with Lucasfilm and Fox, those were very much like
Yeah.
merged.
Even then, Marvel, I would say, was more of like genuine creativity.
Yeah, because they were considering that in the 90s.
Yeah,
right?
it's just Marvel. It just has always had weird things going on with it.
Yeah, just be like, why not? What I was gonna say. I was gonna recenter this back to Cartoon Network because a similar problem is possibly cropping up with them too. Because I don't see a single original show from their 2020 like upcoming.
Yeah, I mean, Adult Swim still has fucking creativity out the wazoo.
Yeah, I mean, Smiling Friends is about to debut.
I'm still so fucking proud that that's happening. It's just like this dope animator from the internet got a thing, got it known, went through. People are going to enjoy it.
Yeah, actually, I've actually not seen Friends. I actually need to like go watch it. But like
the pilot, the best way to put it is the pilot is made by a person who grew up watching Ren and Stimpy.
That's like, but like, I
grew up watching Ren and Stimpy and knows how to avoid the weird shit with Ren and Stimpy.
Okay, good. Okay.
That's what like.
I like that vibe. So like that reminds me of that Uncle Al skit where he made Ren and Stimpy go to DoorDash. Oh god, I went a bit too far.
No. But Cartoon Network having issues. It's just like, because that's the problem. That's the problem with television.
I mean, yeah, I know it's like even like in their streaming library, like HBO Max. Like I'm gonna count HBO Max as part of Cartoon Network and stuff. Warner. There's like no originals I see in the upcoming. Like Genmi Tarkovsky is apparently working on something. I have not seen any promotion for any of this. It's like a new like all ages cartoon he's working on, which kind of already sucks that Primal didn't get an. Did Primal get an? Very good though. Watch Primal.
I mean, is it a show that needs a second season?
Not really. It's more like an artistic. I just wish it got more attention.
I genuinely think HBO does have Young Justice the fourth season.
Yeah, but that's apparently I feel like it's time to let Young Justice like.
Yeah. Like I understand, like it sucked the first time it didn't get a second season, like another season, and it was like, let's revive it. But now it's just kind of feels like beating a dead horse.
Yeah, because it's like people are wanting like a season 5, and I'm like, I get it. There's some other cool DC cartoons. I am so excited for that new Superman cartoon they're making. That looks so good.
That looks to me what for Superman, what Spectacular was for Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, the way you put it, yes, that's gonna be that I love.
Fun, lighthearted, Reader's Digest version of Spider-Man, of like Superman's history.
Yeah, but like even so, Spectacular, like even when it had comedy, it still wasn't afraid to like go play.
What I mean though is like it takes the overall elements of the character and the stories they go on and go like, all right, let's just remove all the dumb bullshit details that we don't need here.
Yeah, like the fluff.
Let's simplify the relationships so we can tackle them in a more complex and depthful nuance.
Yeah,
instead of just week to week going like, who's he gonna pick? Kind of bullshit.
Yeah. I get what you mean. The way you put it. Sorry, just kidding.
No. It's clarifications on top of clarifications. That's just things that need to happen. No. And you know what? Here's a thought. I've been having this fucking little headcanon theory about the real world for a bit. The reason American animation has suffered so much, I'm gonna ask you.
Yeah.
Outside of Disney and Warner Brothers Animation right now, and let's just go with the third one, just the third biggest one, Illumination.
I was gonna say Netflix.
Name 5 animation studios. Not the people who distribute, the people who actually animate.
Madhouse. No, not Madhouse.
In America.
Powerhouse. I meant Powerhouse.
Yeah,
Powerhouse.
American studios. Don't talk about anime studios. That's my second half of the point.
Yeah, sorry. I meant to say Powerhouse, not Madhouse. Misspoke on my end. Powerhouse. Who did Castlevania? Like they're not publicly known in the TV animations. Like that. Yeah, I get what you mean. I still want to look up.
Yeah. No. It may have been Titmouse.
Titmouse.
Or they may have worked with a Japanese studio.
I'm looking. Powerhouse. No, that was Powerhouse. Yeah, Powerhouse they do some stuff.
So we got Powerhouse, Titmouse, and the couple others that I said like they're already big enough.
Studio Mir.
Okay. Studio Mir also outsources a lot of work too, don't they?
Yeah, but like I like the Studio Mir style.
No, I'm just like trying to think about it and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. So all these different, like, there's barely any in America. Yeah. Now let me ask you this: how many animation studios are in Japan?
Yeah, A1 Pictures,
Madhouse, Gainax,
Bone,
Mappa.
Yeah, Mappa's big. But then again, Toei, and David Production.
No, I'm not saying. That's not the point I'm trying to make. The point I'm trying to make is variety, because they have to make a name for themselves. There's just as much demand for animated content in America as there
is. Like, it's usually, from what I understand, from that one Teen Titans Go episode, they like storyboard, write everything there, then they send it off to like Korea or somewhere else, and then they get the anime. I know, like, there's actually a really, like, if like, man, like, there's just like when like Wander Over Yonder was airing, they did really cool like short called The Hiatus, where they kind of just break down how animation, like how the teaching pipeline is done, and it's so funny. Like I need to show. I'll link it to, like, yeah. It was kind of during that point where like Disney XD was trying to do a bit more irreverent humor bumpers, like, you know, they got the bad lip read people. That was.
I contend that Disney DXD was a good idea. That if it had a lot more faith behind it, it probably would have done better.
Now Disney XD is just, hey, that's where like all the anime, that's where like Beyblade goes, and that's like.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Think of if everything worked out in a better way. Think of Disney XD of like, oh hey, look, there's fucking a couple neat children-friendly action anime. I mean, they tried to do Yokai Watch.
Yeah.
But like, imagine Precure.
Oh yeah, if they actually didn't bastardize the dub.
Oh yeah, but that's a Saban issue.
Yeah, I can.
Or imagine like continue that kind of idea. Hey, Digimon Ghost game. What if it got a dub and put on Disney XD?
That would have been perfect. That's like a perfect fit. And also, like, they could have done more like Motor Cities and Tron Uprising. You know, stuff like that. Like, oh man, I really want Motor City to get put on.
But is Owl House airing on XD or on channel?
On Disney Channel. It's on channel.
Owl House would have been good. Owl House and
I heard it started. No, Owl House. No, Amphibian Owl House started. Star versus like was also on X, but that even despite the quality of Star versus, it was on XD. But like the problem with XD is like the accessibility. It's a like none of my cable packages I went to had XD.
Yeah.
So that's so funny today.
See, I always had Toon Disney, and when it turned to Disney XD, it was just like, oh, okay, cool.
Look, what does Disney XD even have now?
I don't know. I'm still a little salty. Tron should be one of their major action franchises.
Yeah, it's perfect, and I hate that Jared Leto's now attached.
Yeah, I have to fucking make my peace with that man, because he's fucking Morbius, and I fucking love the character Morbius, and I'm just like, god damn it, I gotta see this movie. It's my favorite vampire boy.
I don't even know. Oh yeah, Morbius comes out this month.
I'm not gonna be able to see it this month, but like,
It'll probably go to pre.
Yeah. But like, I have loved Morbius ever since I watched the fucking 90s Spider-Man cartoon.
Yeah, I heard he was good in that with Plasma.
His characterization's good, but the changes that I had to make for the network were weird.
But they're like funny weird. They're an understandable.
Yeah.
Like they're not like, oh, this was the character. Like, okay, I get it. It's funny.
Oh yeah. No. I mean, that's, you know what, Marvel needs a show like that, where it's just like the ongoing stories of a superhero dealing with their superhero shit, and every once in a while there's a storyline with a Marvel character.
Okay, Here's the thing. The Disney XD Spider-Man show tried to do that, but they did it bad. Like there was like
Yeah, don't do Spider-Man. We've done Spider-Man. We've done with Spider-Man so many times. Don't do Spider-Man.
okay, even that apparently there was a Guardian show too. Apparently that was mid. So I don't know how that would.
That's the problem. You got to really know the Guardians to do Guardians well.
Like the video game did them.
That's what I'm saying. Like they knew Guardians. They were able to do it good. But if you don't know Guardians,
Like you gotta keep in mind that cartoon was made literally right after the movie was like, okay, let's make a cartoon. It's like the old 80s and 90s, and it's like you can tell it's just trying to like paint like a dollar store version.
yeah.
And it's unfortunate because a Guardians has a lot of potential. I feel like it has more potential than film.
Guardians series could be like really good because they Star Wars, that kind of stuff. Star Wars at this point in time, I think we can all agree Star Wars works better as TV than as movies.
Yeah, I feel like I actually had this thought a while ago where like someone's saying, "Oh, the Rise of Skywalker was so bad that we all get as TV shows," and I'm like, "Well, maybe, but like the TV shows just work better with Star Wars. Like it's a serialized narrative, and where's the best way to get serialized narrative in the modern age? TV shows, and they have the higher budget as well, where they can do quality. So I don't think it's a downgrade. It's more just adapting new format.
It works better. I wouldn't mind feature length like specials. Treat the Star Wars movies as like specials in the world.
Yeah. I haven't actually seen Book of Boba Fett. Is that any?
I have heard good things about it. I need to watch it because I was excited for it.
Yeah, I like the episode like an early bird cameo in Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Like that. Well, it's like I keep comparing Mandalorian to Toku. I'm sorry, but like that's like the equivalent of what they're doing with Don Momotaro and Kaiju.
But what was I about to say? Oh yeah, but Mandalorian's a henchman hero. He's just always in suit.
Yeah.
But what I was saying is like Guardians would work really well. It's TV. You're right. And you could do so many weird, goofy bullshit.
Yeah, you could just have like if you have like just a fun idea or like a fun character you want to include, but you're just like, I'm not sure if this goes for a full storyline. One-off episode.
But there's also like so much weird stuff in Galactic Marvel and Cosmic Marvel.
Yeah, like so much stuff to adapt. I get.
Like, okay, cool. Annihilus, Galactus, Thanos. Sure. What about the goddamn Shi'ar? Bring in the Shi'ar. Why not? Fuck it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's also like other comedy.
There's a whole thing you could do with Howard the Duck. Howard the Duck.
Yeah.
Howard the Duck is a Marvel character that people go like, why does he exist? A, he's funny joke, but B, because you could just put him fucking anywhere and it just immediately makes you go like, what the fuck is going on here?
I feel like the movie really tainted his reputation. Like, oh, the movie. That, yeah, it's a bad end tap, but you know what? It's
Yeah.
You can still make good Howard the Duck content. The modern comics, from what I heard, were like very good.
Yeah, by Chip Zdarsky.
Yeah, he's a great.
His Daredevil run is immaculate.
Isn't
It is the best
like,
Daredevil run since like Frank Miller or like
Isn't it a good one to jump into?
Yeah, actually it's a good run. It's also complete. So you could read his entire run, and he's doing basically the epilogue story event right now, which is Devil's Reign.
Ooh, oh, it's a current run?
Yeah, no, it's the most current run. He's finished the official numbered run of comics, and he's finishing up where basically the premise is Wilson Fisk is mayor of New York, and he has outlawed vigilantism even harder than it's normally in the real world. And so all these people are going after superheroes, and it's like Civil War but ACAB.
Nice, I like that.
So like all the heroes are working together and all the villains are joining the police. I mean, also, right after an entire storyline in the Daredevil run that's basically like, yo, fucking prisons in America are bullshit. They're here just to make money. Fuck prison. Yeah.
I'll say I'm probably gonna read this after.
Yeah.
What else? Also, I'm so tired. Can I complain about Power Rangers? I am so tired of just people like just saying, "Oh, we should stop the Sentai adaptations and like we should do original stuff." It's like, you just go to something else if you don't like the Sentai. You fellas are dumb.
adapting the Sentai is part of the creativity of Power Rangers.
Exactly. And it's like, I don't get why people want this so bad. It's just like, I don't want Power Rangers to be Power Rangers. They're stupid. And it's like, I don't get it. And like, people will be like, Hasbro and Toei gonna split up, and it's just, they're not. Even if the adaptation stopped, they still have to like get Toei licensed to use the Zyurangers and stuff.
Yeah, no, the I understand there's an aspect of like, oh no, what about the toys? It's like Bandai owns nothing of Sentai, if I remember right.
Yeah,
they just produce toys. Like, there's a conflict of interest there, but like not super heavy.
Yeah, and it's like, why would you? Weird to just like, why would they buy the Power Rangers brand, just not use the Power Rangers? You fellas make no sense. And honestly, all these stupid rumors.
I mean, I can understand like part of it is like, oh, why don't we let it stand on its own 2 feet and make original concepts? But that should be side material.
Yeah, that should be side material. Like, it should just be like a one-off comic or this. Like, honestly, I'm tired.
Or that podcast roleplay game they did with
Hyperforce was pretty good. I don't like that. Like, people are like, Hyperforce is the best Power Ranger season. I have to sit through 2 hours per episode. I mean,
and it's a fucking audio drama. What the hell are you talking about?
I know.
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to them. It's like an audio drama.
Yeah, it's a side thing. It's not a replacement for like Beast Morphers Dino Fury. Also, I am just tired of people making up bullshit just because Hasbro won't announce anything. Be patient. Hasbro might announce some garbage. I feel like this internet age of just like everything coming at us has just been like so bad. Like, of just making us impatient bastards of news.
It's just made people unwilling to go through the actual process of research and everything.
Yeah, it's just like clickbait articles are becoming more.
Because if I can talk from a Marvel fan, everybody's been using that one poster of Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan, using the fucking glowy thing, saying like, oh, this is what they're doing. This is what they're doing. I'm just sitting here going like, did Marvel tweet that? Did Disney tweet that? Is that from any official source? No. So either that could be a scrapped thing, that could be an early concept, that could be a fan-made piece of material, it could be any number of things. You don't know. Don't take it as fact.
I'm so tired of the stupid social media age. Like, oh, we must have news. Let's consume all news, even if it's false. Especially when I have to deal with like basically a bunch of children. Like, because let's be honest, I think a lot of Power Rangers fans are literal children.
Yeah.
I mean, like on Twitter, I mean, like of course Power Rangers fans are literal, real life.
I understand what you're talking about. I don't think it's like any specific thing. It's like that causes it. I'm trying to figure out what makes it different than any other franchise.
I don't know. I think it's just because we've had just a lot of up and like.
Yeah, but like other franchises has that. Look at Transformers.
Yeah, but then again, Transformers was successful.
Or like
I guess it's just like people's needs to be validated by having Power Rangers go main.
I don't know. I think that's just going to be a problem with Toku fans in general, except like Ultra fans. Ultra fans seem like the chillest Toku fans.
That's because we have legal access.
Yeah,
we have like on my shelf I have a Gridman Blu, a Ultraman Ginga Blu-ray, an Ultraman X Blu-ray, Ultraman Rue Blu-ray, and a Blu-ray for the original.
You know what would be fun? This is just a side little thing idea. A Gridman Super Samurai combo pack that really like it has both shows on like as many discs as it need, and an entire feature length like documentary about the creation of both shows and how that relates to cultural connections and communication, translation, localization.
That would actually be a good idea if they want to re-release Gridman with better, because the Gridman subs, they're serviceable, but they're not great.
They're very direct translations.
Very auto machine translations and stuff.
That's a shame.
Yeah, that would be a good idea if they're like, okay, let's finally release Superhero Samurai Cyber Squad, but let's also make this Blu-ray actually worth it. And just like, okay, we're gonna also
or like eventually once we get the SSSS Gridman and Daizenon, am I saying that right? The movie, the combo crossover thing they're doing.
Yeah.
If we get all of that in a box set, because
again, Funimation and Mill Creek would have to work together to do that.
Yeah, I'm speaking hyperbolic.
I'm trying to crush your dreams,
ma'am. I am 27 years old. My dreams have already been crushed.
I mean, my dreams have only.
No, you got dreams for the future.
Yeah, I do have like some.
You're gonna be a hot new Twitch streamer.
I hope, because I tried streaming today, it just didn't. It's like I need to like be motivated. I actually need to like have a
Yeah. Make a schedule.
Yeah, I need to make it not a schedule, just like things to actually do and interact with stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Make a schedule. No, I'm not saying like, oh, you need to be up at this. No, I mean like how like this is just one of my old schedules. Like this kind of shit. It's just like on this day I am going to be playing this game.
Yeah, I just need to find good games and stuff to
it all depends on like certain things.
Yeah.
Like I've been playing a lot of RPGs, but like
I need to find some like, platform. Like I kinda wanna do like Sonic Lost World maybe.
That'd be interesting. You get some Sonics.
Yeah. Just to have like a shorter game to play. But yeah, I'm trying to do the whole thing. I'm not sure if I will do it right. I kinda wanna take you know, maybe I need some time, you know.
Yeah. Coming up with things is a goodie. Is a goodie.
Goodie. Yeah, also trying to make more video essay analysis content. I already have like already made one of the not out, but
yeah. I just need to make things.
Same.
Big thing.
Yeah, we all need.
I mean, I already got the beginnings of the video essay script down, and I'm hoping to get it by the 15th. That's kind of when I want to have it out.
Ooh. Oh.
It's a brand new. It's just full on brand new thing. I haven't talked to anybody about it except like I pitched the idea to Vac, and he was like, "That sounds interesting."
Maybe tell me.
Yeah.
By the way, any like recommend? I know that I should probably wait for you just so I can recommend, but like any recommend general.
In terms of what, like?
Probably. I want to try to read more.
Okay, comics. Let me actually. Of course, Daredevil. Read Daredevil's good.
Yeah, Daredevil.
The Chip Zdarsky Daredevil. God Country.
Oh yeah, again, I've heard such.
It's a really good, solid book. Oh, you could always read Marvel's.
Marvel's. Reading Archie Sonic.
I've heard good things from Sonic fans.
I know it's like mixed. Like there's some good, some bad. And I'm just like, you know what? I want to delve into that rabbit hole. I like IDW Sonic comics. Why not read the one that started it all?
Yeah, no, this Marvel's by Kurt Busiek.
That in my library before. Yeah, I've seen.
The best way to think it is just a simple look at the Marvel universe and what it means.
Honestly, I think I just want like non-Marvel DC stuff. I kind of want like.
Oh, okay. Then God Country is indie.
Yeah, I know God Country. Like God Country's Image, right?
Yeah, but Image is just publishing it. It's by Donny Cates.
I should need to get back to reading Blast.
I know some people dislike it, but I really enjoyed it.
What?
It was a something of a fantasy comic. It ran for 50 issues, and it was an indie book, also published by Image. Birthright.
Oh my god, people are crazy. So like, literally, Shafrillis Productions on just like on his Twitter is like, "Hey, get my friend to 100 followers," and like he was at like 500, and it's like just hey, get my friend to followers, and we'll watch Shark Tale into like a Discord call. He's already at 650.
That's what happens.
He's about to approach 700. Twitter can be good. I'm not sure what kind of like I kind of have like ideas of what videos I want to create this year, but I want to also just not do Toku stuff because that gets monotonous after a while. I need some games in my diet. Yeah, I've been playing Neo the World Ends.
Yep. Have you played the first Twiby?
No, because
play the first Twiby.
I should. I will later.
But the first Twiby.
I will later, but I want to play Neo because I like the character.
Yeah, but you won't understand like half the shit. It's a sequel.
I know, but they still explain it, and I already read like a plot summary.
You could have watched the anime.
Oh, yeah, I'll probably do. Just because I heard the animation.
I mean, the animation just looks like the character, the art from the game.
Yeah, that's also like Square Enix that did it, which is nuts.
People forget Square at this point in time isn't just a games company. Because they publish manga. They fucking that's where Full Metal Alchemist. They might have published Durarara, but Durarara is a light novel.
Oh no, there's like a manga.
Yeah, but it started off as a light novel, so like.
I mean the manga. Man, I'm in the mood for. I don't want to like stop recording.
No.
No food allowed.
Here's something interesting. That's the wrestler I've been talking about past couple days, weeks.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
They're dope. Very cool. Oh, look at this.
That's a neat design.
Yeah, it's Kamen Rider Central, the Beyond Gen.
Hmm.
Just like the hand. Just find it funny because of the hand.
The best way to put it, like, it looks like he's translucent and you can see into the flesh.
Yeah, that's kind of like probably 201 is the 100th anniversary.
Hmm.
Yeah, if I have a goal in my life, I want to live Kamen Rider to become real. He already is real, but like real in.
He's not that far. You can make it.
But that's 50 years from now. You know, I'm done talking about mortality. How we feel?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling funky. I'm feeling fresh.
Ain't nothing like a funky.
Oh yeah, that's a thing that might be coming out this year. Bomb Rush Cyberfunk.
He not gonna himself. But...
Yeah, I think everybody realized. Okay, it isn't all entirely shit post, and if you explain to him, yo, that's a little too far.
Yeah, I guess we all explain.
Yeah. Like, he seems to be a genuine person. Like, he's last I remember, he was on, I don't know how to explain it, but he's on an arc of just like he realized that a lot of his followers were trans women, and he's just been like joking around with them. And not in like negative trans jokes of like, haha, you are a man. No, it's more of like, you are a pretty lady. You cannot be that pretty. What are you doing? What are some good mangas? Do you want action or do you want slice of life, romance?
Like something like action. You got any like tokusatsu? Wait, Blink Boy is trending? Okay, I gotta see what this is up.
What?
Blink Boy was trending. I have no idea how. Blink Boy from like Johnny Test. I'm like,
weird.
We gotta stop the stream. I can't find the trend. Just someone posted a screenshot saying, wait, Blink Boy is like, what? I can't find it right now. Probably just trending. Oh, it'll come up. Like, sorry, just stop the podcast just to see if Blink Boy was.
Nah, you're fine.
Well, back would be like, are you serious? Like, just back editing it. Like, just, this.
Do you think Fact's gotten this far in? Nah, man, nah.
It's probably just like, I'll just deaf the silence out exports. Like, listen to us weebs blabber about weebs.
I'm trying to remember, because there was a couple Toku ones.
Yeah, I know
there's that one Yuri one. There's that one Yuri manga.
Yeah, like a superhero.
Love with the Villainous or something like that. Look, that's not my fucking domain. You gotta fucking ask Elma that.
Zipman. I know Zipman. I want to do a video on Zipman, but that because it was only 18 chapters and it had so much.
I'm trying to remember. Is this the right one? Yo! Is this the correct manga? Because there was a manga I read, a superhero one I read forever ago, that I'm like, is that it? It is it! Hell yeah. Dope. There's always Rat Man. Boom, baby. Nice, lengthy, but it's not too long. Yeah.
Well, because I kind of need some writing inspiration because I want to go back to writing like fan, you know?
Yeah.
Very like a Skullman.
Yeah, it's a lot more of a comedy, lighthearted action adventure-y kind of thing in the story. It's not deep or dark.
Yeah, but like the design is Skullman.
Let's see.
Like I'm trying to I don't know. I feel like I need to just buckle down and write stuff, but like keep like I've read so many. Like, I'm not go back to the writing.
Yeah, it's an issue. You just some ways you just gotta fucking work around it, you know.
I think I just gotta balls up and do it.
Huh? Is there? I think there's a manga missing. No, I don't think it's on.
You see Among Us?
No, there it is. There was a manga I read that I really enjoyed. I was looking through my completed list, and I was like, it's not there, and it's right there.
Link it.
Okay, hold on. I just got off the fucking page, so give me a second. And it is a rom-com with some dramatic elements.
Like every rom-com ever.
And it's only 20 chapters, so if you dig it, it's not that long. It's
cute.
Kanojo ni Naruhi. Or in English, The Day He Became a Woman. What's am I reading right now? What am I looking at? Because I'm on Mangadex for people who are unaware. It's back up and running.
Yourself.
Mangadex is a fucking website, bro. Anybody can go there.
Yeah, well, but it's piracy. Where can I get canceled on?
No, it's not piracy.
Oh, really?
No.
I didn't know.
They don't do anything. They just host images. Now, the users, that's a different thing. They can't control the users.
You need to actually sit down and actually start publishing. I want to write specifically. Actually, make that veil bustering.
I mean, Tapas does have
Tapas. That was the website. Thank you for telling.
You're welcome. I did the good, apparently.
Yeah, Tapas. Because I don't want to do Wattpad anymore because they just like. And I'm like, I don't like that.
You do not vibe.
Thank you. Because I was like,
I mean, that's where I was gonna plan on putting web novel stuff when I get it together.
yeah, I feel like I just need to like sit down, just look at some Toku like first episodes, and, like what do I like?
Right.
Oh, by the way, how's the Hamtaro video?
And it's coming eventually.
Yeah, it's on hold.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's like there's only so much you can in-depthly write before you kind of burn yourself out a little bit.
Yeah, I get it.
Especially because it's so long that getting the energy to just do it without any immediate reward is really hard.
Yeah, I feel trying to like I think I'm just trying to make you know what I
Yeah. Vibing, we vibbing.
Yeah, actually, I just realized like I was looking at Spotify for our podcast, and like Vac has not updated the podcast.
Don't fucking say that, bro. Because I'm in charge of that, and it's just been one of those things where I had to put it off, and I just need to do it. I'll probably do it tonight.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Nah, you're cool. Being called out on it probably helps, because I'll probably just get it done tonight.
Maybe you can even get it done now. Well,
nah, it takes too much.
And am I right?
Yeah.
This podcast.
Yeah, it's going to be a mess.
Always. Modular Components, the messiest podcast you can find on the Modular.
Modularity.
Okay, question. Should my logo have an action mark or no?
Go for it.
Yeah. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
I think it's time to end off the episode.
Yeah, we can probably fucking wrap it up at this point in time.
Yeah. Alright. Boingo, you start.
Hey, howdy. I'm a Boingo writer. I do a variety of things on the internet. You can follow me on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/Boingo Writer. You can subscribe to me on YouTube. Search Boingo Writer on that platform. I'm on Twitter at Boingo_Writer. I'm on Instagram at Boingo_Writer. I'm on TikTok at Boingo_Writer. Hey.
Yeah, and I'm Buster Corp. I do videos on the internet. I got my Jetman video at the Buster Corp YouTube channel. Just check out the rest of the Modular Media podcast with no price. See you later. You can find me on the 5 minutes.
Let's leave.